Hello dear friends and family, you're welcome back to my kitchen once again this week. For this week, I'm going to show you how to make the most crispy chicken breast and wings fry. I'm not going to waste so much of your time this week. I just want us to get into the cooking section. I'm going to link all the condiments and ingredients I'm going to be using for this delicious and crispy chicken wings fry. So the first thing I'm going to do is to make sure I wash my chicken thoroughly and cut it into preferred sizes. So I don't want it to be too big so that it's going to get inside the oil. So you feel free to cut it into any sizes of your choice. Before I go on, please don't forget, my name is Falakemi Hattles, and you're welcome back to my channel. It is the first time. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and make sure you click the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. For those of you that keeps coming back, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just finished cutting all my chicken into preferred sizes, so I'm going to put it in a pan on a flat plate, a flat dish, whatever. Just make sure you put it in somewhere you can work with. Right now I'm going to wash my chicken wings, then I'm going to set it aside too before I go on into the other segments. The next thing I'm going to do is to make sure I pat my chicken very dry. I once made a mistake of just rushing to put all the condiments after washing it, and I don't really like what I got afterwards. So make sure you take your time to make sure you pat it very dry. Never you omit this important step. So I'm just trying to get it dry one after the other, and I'm going to set it aside. So after patting it dry, I'm going to set it aside and get to the adding of the seasoning. The first thing I'm going to be adding is to put some little oil on it. So I'm just adding some olive oil on it. The essence of you adding this olive oil is to allow all the condiments that you'll be adding to stay on the chicken so that it stick to the chicken. Yeah. So after that, I'll be putting some ground ginger. I will add some thyme. I will add some curry powder, some dry paprika. I'll be adding some chicken seasoning, Italian seasoning, and all mixed spice. Just add anything you feel free to add. Yes, I'm going to add all the things I have in my kitchen, but feel free to always add what you're convenient with. I'm going to add some spicy pepper, but if you don't want pepper, you can just omit this step. But I love to have some little bit of pepper in my chicken, so I'm going to add that, and I'm going to still add some black pepper in there. So if you don't want it to be too spicy, you can omit that. If you're still watching up to now, it means you like what I'm doing. What are you waiting for? Please hit that notification bell. It's going to help your sister. Help me, please. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. After adding all the seasoning, the next step is I've already washed my hand thoroughly. You can wear a glove if you want to, but I want to use my hand to mix it thoroughly. So I'm going to mix all the spices together and I'm going to cover it. But before I cover it, I want to put in my buttermilk. You can use any cream milk available in the market, but I want to use this buttermilk. I love the taste. So I'm going to put in my buttermilk. And the last step I'm going to do here is to add the pepper sauce. This is very pepperish and I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to add it, mix it thoroughly, mix it together, mix it very well. Then after mixing it, I'm going to cover it with some foil and put it inside the fridge. I'm telling you, this thing is best when you leave it overnight inside the fridge. But I actually left it for like 6 hours. I did it in the morning and I started frying in the evening. So all this process took me like 8 hours. So I just brought out my chicken from the fridge and I'm ready to start frying. Before then, I'm going to break in my eggs. I'm going to use 2 eggs. You can use more than that, but 2 eggs will be good because it's not too much. So I'm going to break in 2 eggs and whisk it properly. The next step is to pour my Dixie chicken fry. You're going to see the link inside the description box. This Dixie chicken fry is so good. It contains all-purpose flour, corn flour, some spices and breadcrumbs. But if you cannot get it in the store, you can just make yours by getting flour, breadcrumbs. But this is so easy, so you don't need to mix anything with the Dixie chicken fry. So the next thing is I'm going to dip in my chicken inside of flour, put it inside the egg, take it back inside the Dixie chicken fry and set it aside. I'm going to repeat the same thing until I've got all my chicken covered. While coating my chicken, you can see I already put my pan on the stove and pouring my vegetable oil. I want the oil to be very hot before I start frying, so it's gonna make it easy. So my oil is ready and I'm ready to start frying. My chicken is frying so well. I love the texture. This is the 3rd batch I'm actually putting on the pan. I just want to boil you, so it's doing so good. You're going to see the final product and you're going to love it. So try this. You will love it. Just take your time. I'm actually cooking from medium to low because I want the chicken to be well cooked. Yeah, as you can see, my chicken is ready. Did you see that? Looking so good, looking so delicious, looking so crispy. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye.